Welcome back to the Senior Living Experience Senior Seminar Series. My name is Shelby Reed and I am a co-founder here at the Senior Living Experience. And thank you so much for coming back and joining us on another seminar series video. This week I'm super excited. I'm going to share the workbook edition of our book called Home to Home. Last week I introduced you all to the actual book, which I preface as saying read the book first and then come to the workbook second. So this week I wanted to introduce the workbook to everyone. It's the same title, Home to Home, the step-by-step senior housing guide, senior planning workbook. So as you can see, it's a little bit bigger than the book. Its cover is the same, but it is bigger, and it's got a ton of fill-in checklists, questionnaires, tour questions, planning questions, tons of, budget, tons of different things in here for you to actually put pen to paper and document down a lot of the thoughts and the things you read about in the book. This workbook is going to give you a chance to now say, okay, here's everything I thought about in the book, and now let's put together some action plans and figure out what really is the next steps. And then when the next step comes, what do I do? In this workbook, there's sample questions. Say you're looking to sell your home and you're going to meet with a real estate agent, hopefully one of our agents that is on the team. This gives you some examples of questions to ask them and spots to document the answers so that you're able to look at it all in one place. Say you interview 3 different agents. You can document the answers to each of their questions within this workbook so that then at a later date you can go back, analyze, think about what they said, and make your choice accordingly. Same thing with interviewing communities. So if you're interviewing different senior living options, senior living community options, this gives you, in the back is the appendix, and there's just tons and tons of questionnaires back here. One of these is tour questions. So it'll give you the same copy of this, I think like 4 to 5 times. So obviously if you're going to multiple communities, you can use one for each community. This is going to give you some example questions. Obviously, ask all the questions you have. This is just a resource for you to come up with some other questions as well. For example, ask your tour person how long they've worked there and what their main focus is. What services are not offered here? What do you like about working here? What would you change about the facility if you could? How do you communicate with family members? What are their visiting hours? Again, just things to give you ideas on questions to ask. So as I've mentioned with the book, you can direct download this workbook in addition to the book directly from our website, which is seniorlivingexp.com. Go to the website, you can download a PDF version of this directly to your computer, which you can then print out if you want, or just read it and fill it out on your computer as well. Or just shoot me an email or shoot me a message via the website and make sure I've got your name and your mailing address, and I'll shoot you a copy of this free. It's no charge. It's just to get something in your hands that can follow up to that book that you can really use as a resource to, like I said earlier, put pen to paper and really start coming up with that action plans for what are the next steps and what are the questions I need to think about to get me to the next step. So lots and lots of information here. I'm going to make it short and sweet today because I really want to encourage you to download the book or let me mail you a free copy of it. Either way, this is going to be a great resource, and I hope that you're able to use it multiple times in your downsizing transition. So until next time, I look forward to sharing more senior living information next week. Hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.